Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am your favorite girl, Bouge. If you're new here, I am a spiritual slash holistic coach slash independent artist as well. Okay, and I am excited and happy to be with y'all today. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel if you are not new here. And as you can see by the title, I don't know what I'm going to label it yet. However, it's going to be about your relationship with yourself. So your relationship with yourself matters. And honestly, I'll probably just title it that. Okay, and we're going to do a little bit of tarot as well. Get a little divine message, see how it correlates to what we need to know pertaining to our relationship with ourselves and it mattering in our life. So, my first tip, and this is going to be a Boujie tip because really and truly, this information is for everybody. But if you are trying to level up or grow in a Boujie way, level up in a Boujie way, then this is what you're going to need to know. First of all, at basic level, the first tip, getting right into it, is to check in with yourself. Checking in with yourself is my first tip on your relationship with yourself mattering because you're speaking to yourself, right? This is a relationship with yourself. This is a relationship that you are going to see the results of every single day. So, with that being said, checking in with yourself would be just kind of basic. You know, it's kind of the first step to not only ensuring your bouginess, but ensuring you secure your relationship with yourself. Okay. So just really quick, checking in with yourself could mean a various of things. It could mean journaling. It could mean just looking at yourself in a mirror and noticing who you are. Checking in with yourself could mean just asking yourself a question. But this information is only for the people who are willing to do the work and actually have a connection to divine. If you don't, then unfortunately my tips are not going to help you as much and be as effective. Unfortunately, however, if you have a connection to divine already, if you are having the intention of having a healthy connection with yourself and being a good citizen, being an amazing person to the people around you, to the environment around you, to yourself, then this is going to make sense, okay? Checking in with yourself can look like writing about the things that you believe in, writing about the things that you know, indulging in the things that you love, talking about things I love. If you like this chain, right? Like, you don't have to get bougie on it. Like, you don't have to get that. If you are a bougie lover, if you are a bougie person, of course you can. However, if not, we have custom chains, y'all. Okay? This is good quality, and I mean good. Shower, rain, wearing it 24/7, it lasts. It hasn't tarnished, as you can see. And it is so strong and durable for a dainty chain. A cute dainty chain that I wear with everything. Okay? In the bougiest of ways. So, getting back to the video, checking in with yourself can look like wearing your favorite jewelry daily and it being a reminder of connection with yourself or to connect with yourself. Now, Divine is saying that this is a message that, as you can see my cards here, Divine is saying that this is a message that will resonate with you if you are a person of development, a person that produces quality, a person that values themselves and values the information that not only they take in but that they share as truth and good result. Okay, that's what checking in with yourself gives you, and that's what checking in with yourself does. So with the strength card coming out and um, the tower moment with the 10 of Wands, this is depicting of strength. This is depicting of um, the ability to overcome. And Divine is saying that checking in with yourself can help you through these periods of your life. So it could help you with not only dealing with tough situations in your life, however, dealing with opposition. Okay. Yes. So heartbreak, strife, heartbreak, difficult moments, tough situations, attacks, anything. Checking in with yourself helps with all of that. Now, the next tip that I have is to create a personality, of authenticity that reflects connection. Okay, so creating a personality of that's from authenticity, it really creates the flow and the consistency within yourself. So if you ever heard people say like, "Oh, I have to keep up with my lie," or if you ever heard people um, just keeping up with their lie in general, but then it seems like they kind of lose themselves, or they explain to you that they lose themselves because of said lie, or because they can no longer keep up with the lie that they told themselves and possibly forgot. This is why creating a personality from a place of authenticity that reflects exactly what you want to create in your life, exactly what you want to experience. Um, I don't I'm not a Bible fanatic. However, the Bible says, uh, treat thy neighbor how you want to be treated. I think it's something like that. Or it's a saying, treat that neighbor how you want to be treated. And that's because what you put out comes back to you. So creating a personality from a place of authenticity means that you are getting back exactly what you put in. So this means that if you put in truth, you are getting back truth. If you practice truth, then that's what's going to be reflected back to you. Now, for the last message, and this matters in the relationship with yourself, because you are a manifester. People manifest daily, by talking, by planning, by living. That's how you manifest. And with that being said, your relationship with yourself is going to matter, because you have to keep track of exactly what you're doing in the world. Now let's get a divine message. And see what divine has to say in terms of your relationship with yourself and it mattering. Okay, so tapping into divine truth, positivity, mental clarity, peace, and of course success. What do my bougie people need to know? And of course bouginess. Is bouginess is authenticity, is connection, and it does come from a place of authenticity and purity. So even if the bourgeoisie, okay, which Boujie comes from, the French terminology bourgeoisie, if they are claiming that, lying, scamming, whatever like that, it do manifest. Sorry, y'all, my eye, I don't know, I have injuries on my eyes, so don't worry about it. Don't even try not to look if it's not aligned. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to align it, but yes. Yeah, so what message does divine have for us today? Okay, so Divine is saying that your relationship matters so much with yourself that self discipline can help you throughout anything that you're going through. So, um, when we say your relationship with yourself matters, it means that, or when I say that your relationship with yourself matters, it means that creating self discipline and creating a structure that um, supports your most authentic self, creating connection, that is what gives you that bougie flair, that bouginess, and helps you with your relationship with yourself. Okay, yeah. So with the King of Swords, creating that kind of structure, that kind of um, truth and honesty, and creating that uh, government, like, not government, but kind of, I want to say structure. I don't want to say government. The King of Swords represents structure, and the King of Swords represents represents security. So, y'all, that is the divine message for today, with the Magician coming out as well. What you manifest matters, and creating that kind of structure of success through authenticity, connection, creates success. Creates success, and it creates a sense of wealth. Okay, and that's the bougie thing you could do in this life, is keep up and clean out, refresh, revamp, always recognize and revisit your relationship with yourself. So that is the divine message, to create structure around what you want and what you consider success. As long as it's love, light, and in divinity, then you should get it and it should manifest and everything should be amazing. Obviously, comment your concerns down below. Comment if you have any experiences with creating a relationship with yourself, and comment any questions. I love talking to you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in with me, your girl Bouge. And also, don't forget to hit that like and follow and share button, okay? Share with a friend who needs to know and wants to be part of the BoujieKulture community. I am your favorite girl, Bouge. Stay bougie, stay peaceful, stay healthy, stay wealthy. Peace. Bye. Done.